Up next, let's see. I believe up next we had our big 8-man tag.
Not really much to say here. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am glad to see the Lucha Dragons get on TV.
Oh, dude, can I just say this was the match? Actually, this was the match that I was talking about earlier when I said that even though Cena Cesaro was probably the match of the night, it wasn't by a long shot. This is the match. This is the reason why, because I feel like this was the second best match of the night, and I mean, I'm not gonna say that it was close, like super close to Cena Cesaro, but this is the reason that match has competition for match of the night.
Right. I mean, you're talking about great pairings here. I mean, primetime players and Lucha Dragons, great, two-man teams coming
Honestly,
together.
I wish we would have seen more of Kalisto.
Yes. Because, man, when that guy is in there, it just...
I love Titus O'Neil's hot tag, don't get me wrong, but I kind of wish that they would have dragged this match out a little bit longer so that we could have seen Kalisto's hot tag first and then have Titus get the win.
Right. Yeah, Lucha Dragons definitely need more shine.
Like let Kalisto get his hot tag and just do his stuff where he does his hot tag and he comes in and he does all the crazy twisty stuff where he's like he comes off the ropes and he does the spiral crossbody onto people and like just do like and the Hurricane Rana to the kneeling opponent so that it drives their head into the ground, like that kind of just the crazy stuff that he does, but then just have the rest of the people that aren't currently in the ring beat him down, and that'll set up for another hot tag, and in comes Titus O'Neil for the win. It would have been simple just to get him some shine, and I was so excited about him coming up to the main roster, and it seems like they haven't really done anything with him or Sin Cara.
And, I don't want to give anybody any hope because, if that were the case, well, then what about Neville? But I do find it interesting that Lucha Dragons were kind of put in this spot, and then Bo was kind of, shackled up with the New Day, which I thought was an excellent pairing. I mean, dream pairing right there, power, positivity, and the guy that's always telling people to Bo leave. Yeah. In fact, there was one great moment where I think Bo was in this rear chin lock. I don't know who was putting him in there. But the New Day were all clapping for Bo to get the tag. And it's just little things like that. I mean, I love the New Day so much. I still feel like, and here's the thing, I can no longer call them like the best act on Raw, but that's not even because of them. It's just because they haven't been given the time that they were only a little bit ago, being the tag team champions and all that stuff. They've definitely cooled down a bit, but it's nothing to do with the three performers because they just gel so well. Again, a lot of chaos. Bo and the New Day worked very well together, cutting the ring in half. Darren Young got his stuff in. He didn't hit the ropes like Ashton liked, unfortunately. We were really waiting for it, but he started hitting the ropes like a regular person. I don't know. You may have jinxed it there, bud. We'll have to wait and see. But, Darren putting in the work.
You know what, though? I have a theory.
Yes.
When he's actually hitting the ropes out of his own, his own willpower, that's when he does it the cool way. But when he gets thrown into the ropes by the opponent, that's when he hits it like the normal person way.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I noticed that tonight because he got thrown into the ropes both times that he actually hit the ropes, and they were both normal. So.
But perhaps the person most deserving of a gold star, Titus O'Neil, because for the second time, at least, that we've personally recorded, he hits the Clash of the Titus. Now, who did he pin, Ashton? Because my stream was really skipping after 10. Beg pardon?
Probably Bo.
Yeah, it probably was Bo. So he hits the Clash of the Titus, but he does the seated...
No, it was Kofi, and now I look.
Oh, wow, Kofi. Yeah, New Day, man, I'll tell you, they just can't get out of the blocks to build momentum for Battleground. Yeah. Which could be...
I love that friggin' Kofi Kingston ate the pin tonight, and he's fighting Brock in 5 days.
Oh, man.
Like, are you kidding me? Really?
I know. But, yeah, Titus does the...
Network special, WWE.
Yeah, way to hype it up. But Titus actually does the seated Clash of the Titus, so he's able to go right into the pin. Ashton had the line of the night here when he said he's 38 years old, but he's learning.
You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Indeed you can.
I love it. Michael?
Alright, anything else you want to say about this match?
Let's see. No, I don't think so. I just enjoyed the match. I thought it was a really solid showing from really all 8 competitors. I can't think of anyone that didn't stand out at one point or another. Maybe Sin Cara.
Excellent. Yeah, yeah. Telling you, man, I'm really looking for Lucha Dragons to regain their momentum if they can. So we'll
Well,
see.
whatever happened to this whole idea that, oh, we're only going to call people up from NXT to the main roster if we have something for them to do? Lucha Dragons, hello, what do they have to do? They've been up for 2 months now. Like, you seriously can't come up with more than a 1 month plan for people?
You know, I feel so stupid for all the times on NXT where I said these guys are going to move merch because apparently, and I really am starting to believe that it's true, if John Cena's merch isn't moving, then it doesn't really matter if anybody else's is. So, yeah, there
Why
you
do you
go.
say that like that?
Beg pardon?
Why do you say that like that? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, because apparently, there was that whole rumor going around that John Cena's, merch was kind of dipping after the loss to Kevin Owens, so they had to have him get his win back. So I think they're more focused on, one guy really selling merch than making people relevant that could really sell like lots of merch. Because I've also heard Dean Ambrose has been doing really well, and
Yeah.
you can take it that what you will, but
Kevin Owens is obviously doing pretty well too.
yeah,
Someone on
but
Reddit posted about how like they were they were actually at the show tonight, and they saw a bunch of kids in John Cena gear, but their dads were all wearing KO shirts. So
that's amazing.
yeah,
All the dads, see, fathers of the world
I'm
unite.
telling you, man, dude, how I freaking called the crap out of that a few weeks ago when I said, like, when Kevin Owens cut the promo about how like John Cena was an influence on his kids and that kind of thing. Like, immediately I knew, okay, he just connected with every father on the planet that's listening to him right now. And yeah, now all the dads are wearing KO gear. I love it.
I love it too, man. That is so cool. All right. So what happened after this?
After this was, yeah, the cringe segment.
You want to just skip this?
Ooh, that's a very enticing offer. I really enjoyed Summer Rae's work, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, Summer was good here. It's actually
Yeah.
nice to see her get mic time.
I know. Like, Summer Rae is involved in an angle. Holy crap! Where did this come from? And it doesn't involve. Well, maybe a little. It doesn't primarily involve her being catty with other women. It's mostly just about men.
There you go. And I love how she's doing the victim blaming because she's saying if there's one thing I hate, it's gold diggers. When she just got done betraying Ms. Dow, decided the Miz who had the movie deals. So there's the hypocrisy. Check that box off.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the hypocrisy has become an absolute mainstay in any credible heels repertoire. I
Exactly.
feel like Summer Rae has actually like she spent her time on the set of the Marine 4 learning how to be a heel from the Miz because he's been using that for years.
That makes so much sense to me. But then she goes on to say, through it all, Rusev really did care about you. And then she called Lana what, a catty something or other? I'm trying to remember what she called her.
Does it really matter what she called her?
Probably not, because in the end, Lana tackles
Let's just say
Summer
this.
Rae.
Summer Rae insulted Lana for being promiscuous and angry at other women.
Yeah, there you go.
How's that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
I don't even know if both of those statements are true. I'm just assuming because it's WWE writers.
Yeah. So then Lana, does get physical with Summer Rae, taking her down and kind of, bashing her head against the canvas. And, they're like, well, JBL's like, well, Michael, we just saw a side of Lana I thought we'd never see. And it's probably indicative that we're going to
Yeah,
get a
I mean,
Summer Rae
we all see
versus.
it. We all saw a side of Lana that we never thought we'd see because that skirt got hiked up, and she really shouldn't be wearing that short of a skirt in order to fight unless she wants the world to see her underwear.
I mean, call it poor planning, call it whatever you like, but she had her little skirmish there with Summer Rae,
Yeah.
and this probably is indicative of the fact that these two are gonna have a match. Maybe. I mean, I would want to ease Lana into it. I even told you I think they should do an intergender match. So, but I don't even know when Rusev's gonna heal up. He's still on crutches. God, that's disheartening.
I just at this point I just feel like they're kind of rushing Lana into this a little bit too quickly.
Yeah, and hey, look,
I mean,
man.
I know she's got experience with MMA, so it's not like she's completely ineffective when it comes to sort of combat sports, I guess you could say. But honestly, I mean, she never, that I know of at least, She never worked a match in NXT, and you're going to just throw her into the wolves on the main roster. It's kind of scary to think about.
I can just visualize Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Bayley, and most importantly Sasha just folding their arms and giving this look like, seriously?
For us.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not that bad. Because again, it's nothing against Lana. Like, I want her to succeed. I just don't want WWE to want her to succeed so badly that, they compromise her overness for
That
their
they
own
make her
personal
fail.
benefit. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's after this, bud?
After this, we had our backstage segment with Ambrose and Roman, where Roman committed Alex Riley plagiarism.
Oh, he's like, yeah, I hate Bray Wyatt. I hate the Authority. I'm so pumped tonight. They're so stupid putting us in a no DQ match.
Let's rage.
Let's rage. Oh, man.
Where's Kevin Owens? Come on, everybody, let's rage.
Oh, Kevin.
He really is the best.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. If Adam Cole wasn't a thing, I think Kevin Owens would be my personal deity.
But Adam Cole's definitely a thing. Or
Exactly.
should I say, since this is a WWE review, Brock Vaughn is a thing.
Yeah, you know what? Brock Vaughn, sooner or later, he'll be in that ring, and then all you bitches better get checked.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't gonna matter.
Yeah. Check yourself before Brock Vaughn wrecks your face.
I know! My God, the delivery of that line, though. Oh, man. So, yeah, not really much to say here. It was a nice promo, again, Dean Ambrose alluding to the fact, Roman, I don't really know if your head's in it. Roman assures him, yeah, I am, even though, track record lately as a tag team would seem to be indicative of the opposite, but whatever, it's not my business. And they seem ready to, go to war with the Authority tonight.